Hey, what's going on, guys? Jay Flesh Tanks. Wanted to give you a quick update on what's going on with my aquariums right now. This tank is starting to kind of mature in. A ton of frags came out of the other tank. All this GSP, a bunch of zoanthids, the cabbage coral I pulled out of there, and I've also picked up some zoas, some toadstools and things like that. Main occupant of the tank is, you can't see him, he is, let's see, where's my finger, right there. It's a red frogfish, and as soon as I turned this, he was out fishing earlier, but he put it away. So that's he's been in the tank for pushing a month now, eating really well, eating frozen and live. It takes a lot to get him to eat a piece of krill. I gotta sit there and just dangle it and dangle it and dangle it on some tongs, but he will eat it. Loves peppermint shrimp, loves ghost shrimp, and loved the two chromas that were originally in it. Those chromuses didn't make it through. One of them didn't make it the night, and the other one was gone within the week. The black polka dot damsel, though, he could care less. I don't know what it is. He was the smallest of the three that were originally in the tank when I put him in, and that fish swims right in front of his face. He doesn't care. So it's kind of cool. I'm gonna leave him and see how it goes. If he eats him, he eats him. I really don't think he's going to. I turn off the pump, the wave maker at night, because he likes to swim. He does a bunch of this has got to be one of the coolest fish, and I was skeptical on dedicating an entire 40-gallon tank to him, but I mean, truth be told, within 3 days, I couldn't have made a better choice. Granted, he's not swimming around as much as you would, a couple clownfish or a wrasse or something like that. But coolness-wise, I don't know of another fish that's that kick-ass cool, to be honest with you. Excuse my language. I mean, when he's hunting shrimp, it's phenomenal. It's one of the coolest things in nature to sit back and watch, and I have it in my pretty much dining room, and we just sit, and when he's swimming, it's just really cool. And he's changed color wise. He was really bright red. I don't have anything really bright red in the tank, as you can see, and he's kind of went down to more of a maroon color. So I'm looking for some macroalgae that's super bright red, or some sponges or something to kind of brighten him back up, so I can kind of go through the color pattern changes with him. Once again, easy tank. I have a lot. I mean, the entire tank is filled with nothing but easy corals, and that's the way I want it. I want it to be something beautiful to look at, and then when you do see him, it's like, holy bleep, what is that? Because I waited and waited. I kept going to the same fish store almost every day, and I kept seeing him. I kept doing some research, and there's not that much research, especially on YouTube, except one guy that I know that makes a regular update of his, and I was watching his videos, and I was like, I'm just going to buy him. It's hopefully the cat doesn't snatch it up immediately, or he die off, because it's not the cheapest fish in the world to pick up, and it's not one that I see on a regular basis. There's another one at another fish store, but I'm just too skeptical to have two in the same tank without them eating each other, from what I've researched. That one's like a more of a whitish, grayish color, which would be really cool to have in the tank. I just don't think I'm going to go that route and have two. I'm just going to have him be, the creature that lurks out of the reef as it all grows in. And if the polka dot damsel lives, all the better. It's cool. I'm okay with it. As you can see, hey cat, don't eat my fish. So yeah, that's this tank. I wanted to give you a little overview of this. I'm super pumped with it, and like I said, most of these frags came out of the other tank, but it's rolling and it's doing really well. So I will show you the little nano tank, because it's changed as well and it's looking really good. But I wanted to give you an update on this tank, and I was really fired up about him, and I waited just in case a tragedy happened and he died off, but he's been in the tank for about a month, and he's doing really well, and he's eating really well. So I'm really pumped up about having him in here. And this tank, like I said, it's coming along nicely. So anybody has any questions, hit me up. I'm probably not the far most expert on this, but he is a sweet fish. Let me know if you'd add 2, guys. You know, if you'd put 2 in the tank, because I'm on the fence. I'm just leaning towards just letting him be in here, just because of how big their mouth are and territory and everything else. But I'd love to hear you guys, your thoughts in the comments if I should go pick up the other one, because I about pulled the trigger today on it. All right, guys, you know what's up. J Flesh Tanks. Frogfish.